Hilton's not here. Conrad is, though. Welcome to the Puff Drink Talk podcast. Taking over for Hilton while he's enjoying the fruits of his labor, connecting, smoozing, whining and dining some other investors or people who just want to do business getting flooring. As Ballerini Floors' motto is, if you step on it,
we do it.
We do it.
Welcome to the Puff Drink Talk podcast. Conrad here.
George.
Dylan.
And Ben.
Ben again, back again.
Yeah.
Ben again.
Okay.
Back
Been a
again
minute.
Like he never left.
Welcome back, man.
So what you been up to?
Took a trip back home for the holidays, Thanksgiving. Got to run up the Rocky Steps. Did some touristy things with some family, and it was fun just getting back to the city. Ate 4 cheesesteaks in the first 5 days.
Hell yeah,
There you
dude.
go. Did they just hit different there?
Oh, I'll show you some pictures. It's like food porn.
So my son went on like a huge Rocky kick. He loved all the movies. We watched all the Creeds also, except Rocky 5, where he was a trainer instead of a.
Was that the Tommy gun one?
Yeah. I told my son, like, don't even watch it. You're gonna.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to watch it. No.
Don't waste your time.
No, yeah, I basically said Rocky's not even fighting. He's training his son, and it's not even good.
Yeah.
So, but we were watching. Was it Sunday night when the Eagles played a couple weeks ago?
The Chargers or the?
No, not the Chargers. The game before that.
Well, Black Friday.
Black
was the
Friday.
game. Okay.
So we were watching the Black Friday game, and they showed the statue of Rocky and then the stairs. And my son thought it was part of the movie, and he goes, "Why are they showing the Rocky?" And I go, "No, it's actually in Philly." He goes, "Are you serious? Like, I got to go there now." So he didn't know that it was an actual like monument and a real thing.
That's awesome. I'll share a video you can show him later.
Hell yeah, dude.
But I also just heard that Sly asked for that statue back, the one that's at the top of the stairs where he's jumping.
Yeah.
I heard he wants it back. He loaned it to the city of Philly.
Really?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
But he's like, I guess there's a replica at the bottom. So if you can't quite make it to the top, you can at least take a picture with the Rocky statue.
Right.
And I think they'll probably replace it up there with that one. Maybe have a something at the bottom again. You can't do that, I guess. But yeah, that's his statue. He's taking it back. And a little speaking of the football on that Black Friday, when I was at the Liberty Bell with my brother and family, the NFL was there filming their B footage. So we were talking to the camera guys for a little bit, and their job that day was to go around Philly and just get a bunch of footage of the city.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. They were cool guys.
Just to show like the promo and like when they're doing different things. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's hella cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Hella cool.
Hella
It was
cool.
hella cool.
Hella cool, dude. It's definitely a Northern California thing.
It was.
Hella tight, bro.
It's fucking dope.
That's great. But yeah, thanks for asking, man. How about you guys? What you been up to? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
It has been a while. Shit, I got married,
Yeah, congratulations.
bought a house.
Wow, congratulations again.
I don't know, man. Moving a little too fast for my liking, but
No, you're
life's
living-
just going.
Living that American dream.
Somebody's American dream. I'm just taking one day at a time. A lot been going on, though. Business has been really busy.
That's great.
Hilton's never here, which is good for him. But now he's missing podcasts, too. This has never happened before. He hates missing podcasts.
Tonight was a holiday party, I believe.
That's a symptom.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely.
I'm here instead of that party.
That's right.
Hey,
we appreciate you.
I saw Hilton Saturday or Sunday, and he was talking about like, yeah, I'm probably the most consistent one on the podcast. I haven't missed any, and I'm like, but you're gonna miss this next one. He's like, yeah, but it was for a good reason. I can't be there. It's like,
Guilt.
get out of here. I
The
don't want to
ends
hear those.
justify the means.
Yeah, I guess.
I do have a story to tell you guys when it's time.
Let's get into the cigar review, and then let's get into the story. I want to hear this, Ben.
And you had some announcement.
I do have an announcement.
Oh.
Yeah, it's going to get a little freaky, I think.
Maybe turn the lights down a little bit.
Do a little P. Diddy freak
Turn
off.
the lights
Oh,
down
no,
low.
I'd like to say that Puff Drink Talk does not reflect the views of everybody on this podcast.
We actually should probably have a disclaimer.
Yeah, you should have it.
Alrighty, let's do this. All right.
So yeah, Ben, what news stories do you have to tell us?
So, and we were supposed to have a friend here tonight, Tony, but unfortunately caught a little cold, caught a little COVID cold. So I hope you're feeling better out there, buddy. But yeah, man. So a couple weeks ago, before we were heading to Thanksgiving, we decided around 3:00. So let's go get as many golf holes as we possibly can. Pflugerville. Not a great course, but you can get on. It's reasonable, and you don't need advance notice. So there it was. We are probably literally the last people to come in. Like, it is pitch black when we tee off on 18. And
Shit.
we get down. Yeah, it's like, why are we even? You can't. And then, we hit the ball, and you're like, hey, it felt pretty good. I mean, that might have been my best drive of the night. Let's go 400 yards up here and see where my ball is.
All you hear is a big crash.
Magically.
Car alarm goes off. Like, that was the other guy. That wasn't me.
But so we're coming down. We stop in the middle of the fairway because we're arrogant, and we're looking around for the balls for some dumb reason, and I see two lights in the sky, and I said to Tony, I was like, dude, look how close these airplanes are. I was like, we were facing in Pflugerville, we were facing northeast, so the airport would have been kind of directly behind us on the flight pattern for landing. I know airplanes. I've flown airplanes. I've flown biplanes. I've flown Cessnas. I've experience, and I've been a passenger. Right. So you know what they are. And he's like, nah, man, that's a military formation because one was here, one was here. Although we're going visual, one was here and one was here. Oh, wow. Sunk my chair. I think the government's listening.
Yeah.
So we were looking at him, and they just kept getting brighter and brighter. And I'm like, helicopters with searchlights, the ghetto bird. I don't know if you've ever seen a real helicopter, police chopper, or military. That light is bright.
Yeah.
And you can tell it is coming from here and going down there. Like it's illuminating the ground. This had no illumination to it. It was contained within itself. So it wasn't like shining anywhere. So then drone. Tony's like, drones. I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Size, maybe distance, right?
Size, distance, and they came from, I could not judge distance on this, but came from the background, way back, and just kept coming closer to the point where it was bright enough to where it could kind of light the tree line several hundreds of yards away, though. But Tony said drones, turned around, started walking back to the golf cart. This one that was high starts flickering, pulsating, disappears, and like that ends up down here. So,
whoa.
And it's faster than the snap. It was, so I'm like, whoa, dude, this is a UFO. And almost verbatim, I was like, I'm ready. Come get me. I'm open. I'm open to this. Let's go. So Tony started walking back towards the ball, and I was like, whoa. And he turns around. Now the light's at the bottom. And so my thought is, again, now this is clearly unexplained. That's not a drone.
Right.
And there's no drone that's going to be up there without the light on, and then all of a sudden they're going to change light. It's not a drone. But I thought, okay, UFO. Let's use logic at this point. It's clearly a UAP.
Yeah.
And it's either one triangular craft, and this light just went off, and this one went on, because it would be an actual perfect triangle from where that light was to where that one is to where that one is. So that's what my thought was. By the way, this whole experience is maybe 60 to 80 seconds. So then the one that's now used to be the lower, that's now the top of the triangle, or that thing could have rotated. I just thought of too. Could have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like that. But so this one starts flickering, goes black. Tony and I are watching at this point. Tony, he exists. Tony is a real person, by the way. Tony Weed, he's a real guy. Pro temperature, good guy. But so it goes black, reappears way back. Clearly what it is, because it's a bright light pulsating, disappears again, and then I'm telling you, it was almost like you could see it in space. Like there's no light on the golf course. It was pitch black where we were.
Right.
So we had a great view. The only light would have been 250 yards away, somebody's back patio light. You know what I mean? It wasn't enough to affect anything.
Right.
So that was pretty wild. We're like, what just happened? Tony was like, I think it flew away from us. I was like, I did too. And then this one hung around, and it started getting so bright. And this one's now closer to the horizon of where like the mountaintops, the treetops and the hilltops are. And it got really bright, like to the point where you could see a pattern in it, almost like a marquee spinning. It was just rotating, and then it started to flicker, did the same thing, zoomed out. Like you almost zoomed out your camera 10x or whatever.
Right.
And then zoomed out again. And it was like moving, and then you just couldn't see it. It was just faded into black.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. But I searched the internet. Nobody put anything up.
Nothing.
There's 3 of us. There's a guy named Jed out there. And then me and Tony.
But didn't you say also after that is when the
Zed.
Zed?
Reliable sources.
Yeah.
This guy named Zed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It sounds suspect. It does.
But didn't you say like after that happened, there was
So
some
much
military
engagement.
helicopters or?
I did. So I forgot. Yeah. So after that happened, we dropped the ball because clearly we couldn't find anything. Hit up to the green, lost another ball because you're not going to be able to see anything. Although I should have checked the cup now that I think about it. But anyway, the time lapse from that point to when I get to my car is now within the 20-minute range. Sure enough, from whatever that road is when you're pulling out of Blackhawk Golf Course in Pflugerville.
Kelly Lane?
Kelly Lane, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going towards the highway, towards 45. Pardon for not knowing the direction. And then, sure enough, 2 helicopters right there. Clearly helicopters, clearly military.
Looking.
Right.
Dude.
That's fair. Looking. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Military.
Allegedly.
Bless the troops. Love the troops. But yeah, man, it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome experience.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah. So, that's my story.
I'm ashamed to say I've never had a UFO encounter, and I would
Yeah.
love
Never
to
had a-
have one
yeah.
because I do believe, and I would love to see it.
No.
No?
I've never had them
Yes.
present
Yes.
herself to me, and now, yeah.
So this was the other night. In all fairness,
breaking news.
yes, breaking news. In all fairness, I will have to say that I did do some research that a SpaceX rocket did
In Florida, though.
in Florida go off.
That was the first thing I looked up.
And that was the first thing I looked up too. 1 hour before the time that I made a recording.
When you sent that in, I looked up SpaceX launches, and I was checking to see if there's any from Texas, and it was from the Florida side, and the timeline didn't match up, and I was like, that's interesting.
Yes. So, in all fairness, I will just say there could be a plausible cause to what I saw, but what I saw was a super bright light very, very far away. Backstory, we're at Old Settlers. We had just been walking around the new Lakeview Pavilion. I don't know if you guys have been there yet.
No, the new one.
Highly recommend, man. The city of Round Rock is killing it with the architecture and like all of the amenities
on the lake there.
right on the lake. There's a dedicated sound stage. There's a 2-story like overlook area. Dude, it's first class what they're doing over there. We were over there hanging out, throwing the football with the kids, walking around. And then we went on the other side to Yonder's Point where they have the military flags, and they have like a dedicated bronze statue of like a flame right there. There's like rose bushes and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So we're looking over to the lake. The whole reason that we went there was to see them light up the Trail of Lights. They have all of the Christmas lights on the trail. So we were, I mean, that was before it was constructed.
It's still in the progress and these pictures.
Swimming pools, courts.
Well, the thing is completed now.
Yeah, I was trying to see a completed picture. I didn't. Yeah. These are progress photos.
And Round Rock is also the youth sports capital of Texas.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool. It's awesome.
I mean, you get the idea of this even in construction of like, look at that backdrop and the stage there. That's cool.
And they make a hell of a donut.
Dude, those are world class.
It
donuts,
says it on the box.
Man.
Yeah.
It's delicious. Especially when they're warm. Oh my goodness.
You know what's
fresh
funny?
out of the
up,
fryer.
Northeast guy, growing up a Dunkin' guy, like a Dunkin' Donuts for coffee and donuts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here in the South, I guess I can't speak for everybody, but growing up, we were like a Krispy Kreme family. Like my mom loved Krispy Kreme donuts, and if you've had Krispy Kreme donuts, there's like almost a half-inch thick layer of the glaze. Like they're just so sweet, I can't eat them anymore. But I never liked Round Rock donuts as a kid because I was used to Krispy Kreme, so I ate it and it didn't even taste sugary or sweet. Fast forward a bunch of time, I don't eat a lot of desserts. I go to try that is the best fucking donut I've ever had in my life, and they just have a higher ratio of egg yolk in their batter, and that's why they're orange colored like that.
I also think the sweetener, the seasonings that they use are from like over 100 years plus, like that they've been doing this. Dude. And because it almost has like a Dr. Pepper or
dude, it's just airy. And like, have you ever had the giant Texas sized donut?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. I used to get that from my softball girls.
You did?
After like a big tournament or something.
Like split it all of it. That's awesome.
Yeah, just going at it. It was fun. They do make a heck of a product. I'm so happy there's one in Cedar Park now too.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
It's just as good. I mean, it's the same recipe.
Yeah.
So it's great. But
sometimes location is very important in the Round Rock's case. Like the way where it's located, like being there, it's a whole experience too.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they were able to reproduce somewhere else. Sometimes it's hard that you remove this element from the Round Rock, but I think they did a good job, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was just at the State of the Union address for the city of Cedar Park today, and the changes that are coming up are amazing. As far as what Mayor Jim was talking about, and if it all comes to fruition, at least, but. And there's adding some pedestrian bridges that look incredible. That whole Bell District is really set up to be fantastic. The market, like the new library there has been recognized nationally already. Like it's pretty awesome, man. And Cedar Park was just named the safest suburb of Austin.
Oh, cool.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
We went up for our kids' piano recital, and it was up in past Leander, but what's the other place right there?
Liberty Hill.
Liberty Hill.
Oh, it's already there.
Dude, they're building a Costco.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
So the house that I just bought is like at a 5-minute walking distance from that right there. So the toll road now goes all the way to fucking Liberty Hill.
Yeah.
And now that that's there, so that's here, right? If you go up a little bit further, it's 29. And I'm going to do it the direction the way y'all are looking. So you're going east. To me, it's west, but east, right?
Right.
Towards 35.
Yeah.
Going towards Ronald Reagan, there's a huge building, and there's like no name assigned. I just found out it's going to be the largest Target in the world.
Wow.
What? Are you serious?
right
Liberty
there.
Hill.
Right off
Wow.
29 and 183.
Are you
Between
shitting me?
183 and Ronald Reagan.
They just opened one of those chain baseball, softball, D-bat facilities too. They have that much youth.
That
going
area
on.
is exploding.
It really
and
is.
Liberty Hill, especially if you stay along 183, because west of 183 going into Liberty Hill has been established, but along 183, like more linear, the way Austin's always been, like that's going to start developing so much that any property in that area, I assume, is a hot spot to buy.
Yeah.
I feel like almost Austin and north is where a lot of growth and progress is going. I don't. Then again, I don't get out as much. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I do. I just don't see a lot of growth happening south. Like there is growth and things happening in the south of Austin, but I'm just so used to doing everything north plus, and it's just like it amazes me how it's just construction 24/7 around here. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I'll tell you though, when I went back to Philly, I was reminded what 2 million people of traffic is like. It's
Oh God, yeah.
that's not Austin.
Oh really?
No.
Oh yeah.
As much as we're like on 183 and like and 35 and and
It's a different
I was
beast.
like, oh no, yeah, we're going nowhere. Like the same trip took me 30 minutes. It took me like 90 minutes,
Jesus Christ.
depending on the time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Texas has a lot of land,
yes.
so they can grow inside. Like with all the new technology. Think about that. Lots of companies are established for 50, 60 years with their old machines. Now you have new blood, new money in new market in a new land.
Yeah.
You got a lot of advantages
Yeah.
to grow faster. Like this connections, it's hard to stop.
You know
These
what's
kind of
interesting
connections.
about modern day is like somebody tells you something and you almost always just feel like you need to look it up to verify, because there's especially now we're on a podcast that someone's going to be watching and we say anything and I haven't verified it, but
Trust me, I read the comments. Yeah, you guys have attacked me on some of the things I've said. I got you.
So I'm gonna protect myself and say this is something somebody else told me, and I really didn't fact check it well enough. So I don't know. But from what I understand that somebody told me, from 2010 to 2020, like a 10-year time period, Leander in north of Austin has grown by about 80% in terms of population. And everybody always talked about how eventually south of Austin, San Marcos, all the way to San Antonio, we're going to have suburbs and some, not that it's going to be one major city necessarily, because there's a lot of miles that separate, but there's just going to be infrastructure built out all the way through. Statistically, I heard there has been more people moving north, like into Leander, or just Cedar Park area. There's been more growth. And then from 2020 to 2025, there's been another 20% or something increase in population again in Leander, where it just keeps ranking nationally in the top 5 like fastest growing suburbs or places in the world. Leander, Cedar Park, both of them. They're just it's explosive growth.
Cedar Park's almost done because there was an agreement made that there has to be X amount of parks per people. So they have to build like 2 more parks now. So basically Cedar Park is landlocked. It's going to have to be Leander or have to be something else. But
Interesting.
they have enough
That's cool.
commercial space, but not enough residential space for any more parks, really, is what I gather. Check your facts.
Right, yeah. I don't know enough about this shit.
But
It's plausible though.
I think that's true because if you look at housing prices for like the Austin area, the greater northern Austin area, Cedar Park is always much higher than a lot of Round Rock areas. So any just regular suburban house is going to be, upwards of 150,000 more for the same square footage or something because it's in Cedar Park.
The school district is strong.
Yeah.
It has like literally the top band in the country, and their arts programs are phenomenal. But their marching band is like,
Is that Cedar Park High School?
Yeah.
The Timberwolves?
yes.
They're the top band?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know. That's cool.
Yeah. The Band of Americas, they won all types
Wow.
of stuff. Like
Hell yeah.
all types of stuff.
I didn't know. That's
It's
cool.
impressive. Yeah.
That is impressive.
I don't know what their football, basketball, any of that does, but I know that in the arts, which is what we care about with my kid, it's It's
Well,
strong.
I mean, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when are your kids gonna pop out here, Dylan?
Oh,
Shoot, I don't know, man.
don't put that pressure on the guy.
Any given notice, it's like 9 months, right? So if I find out tomorrow, maybe she's been pregnant for a month. I don't know. It's not that we haven't been practicing, but my wife's on birth control, man. Not that the world needs to know or cares, but I think we're okay in that department. I don't know, but I think that clock is ticking on want to do it sooner than later. But
How old are you?
I'm 28. I'll be 29 in March, so it's
That clock ain't ticking.
Well, her clock is ticking more than my clock is ticking. It's like I'm not
Was
in
she
a rush.
50?
No, she's just eager.
Yeah, that's a different clock.
That's a different clock.
That's a different clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not the
The bio clock.
Bio
not
clock.
the bio clock. Yeah, especially modern medicine. It's interesting. What is the age cutoff for a high risk pregnancy now? Is
40?
Yeah.
no, it's younger than you would think. It's like
Really?
35 or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
35 to 40.
Before I misspeak, let me use Google.
Check your facts.
Wow.
Check your facts.
It's 2025. We should all be doing this.
Hey,
But
it's
we
up to
just
the
don't.
fans. Look, fans, you want to get engaged with the Puff Drink Talk,
Keep
you
the
got to check
disclosure.
our facts.
Oh!
35
What
or
do you
older.
know? What do you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm right.
The funny thing
Don't
is
tell
you're
my wife.
acting like you didn't research this already.
I didn't. My wife's been
Yeah,
telling me
really.
about it.
Yeah. The algorithm.
We
just-
all know what it's like taking your wife's word and
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna So she told me that and I was like, that's crazy.
Yes.
35, really? I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
but I never looked it
Wow.
up till it is 35. All right.
You probably got like
Advanced maternal age.
an 8-year advent calendar, just counting down to make sure. At age 35, you pull
Hey.
the
That's the
big
cutoff,
prize.
dude.
One thing that my wife did and swears by it is you got to download, or Sam has to download, the Chinese gender calendar.
No way.
Wow.
It works, dude. She wanted to get pregnant and have a boy, and it was like, hey, we're doing it this day, this day, and this day,
It's
and
depending
bam.
on the day that you do it.
Yes.
But how did you know the right Chinese guy to have her sleep with? Did I misunderstand what you said?
I think you did.
Oh, my bad.
Oh yeah. Right.
So, Lucas is fucking smart, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good evidence.
Yeah.
He can throw it from third to first base too, though. So.
Yeah. He's got a his
Have you seen Otani?
It's Japanese, though. Come on.
Okay.
You're racist, man.
No, I like all
That's
different types of
Otani.
rice. I eat them all. I'm
Dude,
not racist.
I'm right there with you.
I'm not racist. God damn it, Ben.
That's funny. Sorry. buddy.
God damn it. Yeah.
But if I had to choose basmati,
I had to choose basmati.
I
No,
would.
my
there is an
gosh.
app that'll tell you, like, hey, start tracking, and this. If you want a boy, you got to do it on this date, and it worked.
Sounds like guaranteed sex to me.
Oh yes,
exactly.
yes, yes.
Always
At the end of the
bringing-
day,
spice it up, man.
yeah. At the end
Just
of the
bring
day,
that
it's guaranteed.
reasons.
Yeah.
Purpose.
Just in the sack. Oh yeah, you
keep
like
the
that? I'm gonna give you a
purpose.
baby.
Focus, you know.
You
Oh
know,
yeah, I'm hyper focused.
Exactly, right?
you know
gotta-
when you
one
have your
goal.
baby, dude? When you chill, when you relax,
Yeah.
and you're not thinking about it, and you're just enjoying each other, and you're making love because you love each other. That's when you're having your baby. You don't got to force
Yeah,
it.
but you got to get rid of the birth control.
You don't need a practice team. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
There's
when
like a
you'll do it.
really good
detail.
goalie in
That
there that's like,
detail.
no, no,
You'll
no.
know.
I've never slipped this goalie. He's fucking professional.
If you stare in each other's eyes during
assuming
the
it's a he.
action for more than 45 to 50 seconds, your chance of pregnancy increases by 38%. Check your facts.
Eye contact?
Yes, eye contact
Okay,
with
check your facts.
everybody in the room.
What?
Listen, facts are facts. Check them.
How do you type that out? IFX, eye gazing while
Eye
sexing.
contact effects on pregnancy chances.
Incredible, yes.
Eye contact itself has
course.
no direct effects on your chances of getting pregnant. Conception happens through sperm meeting egg.
Ben, what was the percentage you said? 38%.
38%.
Where did that come from?
This guy has clearly never had sperm in his eye.
I know.
Oh, man,
It
I know,
fucking
I know,
stings.
yeah. The truth.
Where's Hilton?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He wouldn't have this.
That's like a. Oh, he's
I
gonna
honest-
watch this back when he edits.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I have to
My
be
God.
fair. I think Google is probably the most recipient of cum in its eyes. So you know,
Let's be honest though. If there was no Google in the room, Ben said that so confidently. I fucking believed it.
Oh, 100%.
I believed it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm looking my wife in
Buddy,
the eyes
buddy,
tonight.
yeah, it was
Oh,
emotional.
100%.
I was emotional with
I
that.
know what the
yeah.
fuck I'm doing when I get home. I
Wait,
guess.
wait,
especially with the
wait.
Clemson University
Yes.
hat, like he's an educated man. 38%. Yeah.
I had to make it believable. I had to make it
To the
believable.
fucking 38. Man, you should 38.7 or something. I was really like, I was thinking I was gonna look it up and it was gonna be legit.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my god.
I wish it was. I'm gonna
never-
tell my wife it's legit.
I've never
There
cried
you
on the
go.
show before, but I cried today.
Debunked.
At the end of the day, statistics are all just numbers that you just throw around at
Absolutely.
Dylan,
They can
Let me tell you
manipulate
something.
it.
Yeah.
You know my idea? We should have an AI online. Here. During the show, debunking every bullshit we say.
That would be funny.
Just like, no, hey, Dylan.
That is
Yeah.
probably.
Hey, do you want to know the
That
truth,
would be
Dylan?
like one of the best features on this show because we
Oh,
talk
yeah.
so much bullshit that we think we know. It'd be like,
Well, hey,
interesting.
PTI does errors at the end of the show. Like, pardon the interruption. PTI.
I didn't know that
They
they
started
did.
doing that?
They've
Really?
always done it.
I didn't know.
So
I've
they
never
go-
watched it.
They talk for the half hour, whatever it is, 20 minutes. And at the end, one of their columns is, what'd we get wrong? And there's a guy that comes on and is like, you said that he was batting 380, but he was actually batting 392 or something. They correct any error that they made statistically
That's
throughout
cool.
the show.
I didn't know that. That's pretty
That-
cool.
It is cool.
Maybe we need
Sometimes
that.
they're like, a lot of times they're like, no errors. Like, nailed it today. But
Yeah.
that would be a good use of a robot.
I'm telling you, think about how interactive that would be.
Yep.
Conrad.
Take that
Yeah,
robot
yeah.
into the
Yeah,
car dealership.
Exactly.
To go
Check.
into
Check with your meta if that's true.
Well,
man.
yeah.
go to the Mercedes dealership.
Yeah.
Ask your robot, is he giving me the best deal?
Yes.
No, he is
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
He has $32,000 of commission built into this. I'm just playing car, guys. I'm just playing.
Why are you signing a 12% interest rate loan?
Oh my
Thing.
god, they do.
Fake.
Red
This is why
flag.
she left you.
Yeah. Red flag. Red flag.
34.9% APR.
Yeah. 38%. Just sign on the line.
It's a fucking Hellcat.
A judgy ass robot too. I don't want judgy AI.
This is why she left you. But I'd love to sell you this car. YOLO.
Manipulative
Oh my
bitch.
gosh, dude. This show's out of control without Hilton here.
Yes.
Yeah. Hilton, we need you back
I
to
didn't
control the
realize he was
chaos.
like the dad.
He's the guy. He is.
Yeah.
He really is.
He's like the Bill Cosby
Yeah.
in so many ways.
That's an interesting comparison.
Facts.
Yeah.
Check your facts.
And your drink.
So many fucking ways.
You were real quick to make me this one.
Yeah. You want another gin and tonic?
You sure you don't want another?
Can your camera catch Hilton's secret drawer that drops down from that table?
Yeah, really.
You don't want to know. You sure you don't want another?
I do.
See, it's actually
It's
not
good. It's
bad.
pretty good,
Like
man.
those aren't bad, huh?
It's delicious.
Gin's got a nice little twang to it. My favorite cocktail,
Yeah.
truly, is a Tom Collins. And it's gin, carbonated water, lemon juice, simple syrup, and a little cherry on top. And it's so fucking refreshing.
All
It's just
right.
a really, really good cocktail.
Yeah.
My
A
go-to
Tom
is
Collins.
always old fashioned is my go-to.
I love old fashions.
I
as
love
well.
old fashions. They're so good.
So,
But
and you
most
get a
people
cherry.
have never heard of a Tom Collins. Yeah, you do. You do.
You get a
You do.
cherry.
You get that little cherry.
My go-to is a Zima. I don't know if you remember Zima. But
Well,
I'm
there's
sitting
only-
on a. Oh,
Oh Jesus, that is drier than.
The Saharan Desert.
All right, that's all that Hilton had left.
great. That's okay. Thank you, Hilton.
But you could polish off the drink inside of it. That's about.
It's
Yeah,
the-
mix.
It's the spirit of the spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
No, I'll be honest with you. When Hilton was making me his
Thank you, sir.
some gin drinks.
Gin and juice.
Yeah. Well, so when I was old enough, the first bottle of alcohol I ever bought was a big bottle of Tanqueray because of that song, Gin and Juice. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm going to have a sip of this. One sip, and I was like, what did I just have? This is terrible. And I swore
really?
off,
Oh, you
and
drink
I
it by itself. The gin by itself.
just straight.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
It's like juniper and like it's like a floral
I
base.
think I put it with orange juice
nail
because I'm
polishing.
like, orange juice is my favorite thing to start my morning. Wow.
Gin and lemonade is incredible. If you haven't done, have you like the Wiz Khalifa? That's all he talks about. Bombay and lemonade. It's fucking
Pittsburgh guy.
delicious.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I love
Pennsylvania
it.
guy. No, you probably had no freaks in the living room getting it on until 6 a.m. You had the whole chemistry wrong for your drink.
100%.
What are you talking about?
100%.
That's what gin and juice is about.
What are you
man.
talking about right now?
What you
Freaks
got-
in the living room till 6 a.m.
Yeah, that's part of gin and juice. But I just was never a gin guy. But that was delicious. That was good.
You probably
Yeah,
just didn't.
it's good.
I
You
just
have to do it the right way.
might not have had the right gin.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna sip on it for sure, but if you're mixing it, you can use any gin. You mix it with some lemonade, like something with some sugar, like something to sweeten it, and some sort of like orange, lime, lemon, anything that's got a little citrus acidity to it, and it just brightens it up. It's delicious. It's
Yeah.
better than if you did vodka, lemonade, gin, and lemonade. 90% of people are gonna take the gin and lemonade because they complement each other.
It does really well, honestly.
I believe you.
So-
It was good. Thank you.
But for orange juice vodka all day, or tequila, I
Yeah.
love a good tequila sunrise. Shout out the Eagles.
I would do a poor man's mimosa and do like a light beer with lemonade. Just take a sip of it off the top, pour the orange juice in the top of it, and just sip on it. Dude, you're getting hydrated, and it's just a shandy dandy. It's very nice.
Your shandy, yeah.
Yeah, very very
But a
poor
shandy.
man.
Should
Very
name that.
shandy. I call it just a poor man's mimosa. Ghetto mosas. I don't know.
Like a Conway Twitty. That's what it should be called.
Conway
Oh,
Twitty.
Sunrise with Conrad or something, you know.
Fuck yeah, dude. A Conrado sunrise. I don't know how you say sunrise in Spanish.
Conrado's Morning Wood.
It's you right in the face. Strong.
My experience with alcohol
Erect.
is from the past, of course, but I always associated with the types of beers that I would have it. So I would have the exactly beer that if I go to, let's say in the winter, that I would have a porter, and that I would have like a dark beer, a red ale. So all my relationship was always associating the beer with the seasons. That's the thing I liked it the most about that I miss about the alcohol, the world is this following the seasons. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, like follow the seasons.
Saisons.
Saisons, yes, the sours, the porters, and just enjoy like natural cycle of life. That's how I know it's crazy. It sounds crazy, but that's how I felt.
Just like
the
vegetables.
beer, like.
In your homeland, was it beer or liquor that's more popular?
Beer.
Beer.
Cheap because it's cheap.
Well, he always would say
it
you
depends.
liquor up front, you poker him back,
Yeah,
right?
cachaça, for example. Cachaça is like just kind of vodka. It's like super cheap. so it's easy
Is it?
access. Cachaça, well,
Back in Brazil.
the ones like Hilton brings it. It's high quality.
Well, that's
but
all we can find. Those. It's Leblon. It's the what's the fuck, the yellow bottle. Leblon is clear and green. There's another one he doesn't even like Leblon very much. We can't find places that have like a good variety of cachaça. They'll only carry like one or two.
Yeah,
And he doesn't like either of the two options. So I'm like, where are we supposed to get it from?
Hundreds of brands, for all price ranges.
We need to find like a Brazilian place that imports it or something to get better options for it.
True.
But I've only had it in a caipirinha, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I've sipped it by
yeah.
itself, but it's just a different flavor.
Well, just the same effect that a vodka has. Like you can combine with so many different fruits and tastes, and seasoning. So it's versatile. I think that's what it is. Just like the other day we were discussing, like how carbohydrates are great for everything.
Right.
This kind of vodkas are also the basis for great drinks. So it doesn't matter if it's Israeli, distillated, or an Irish, or if it's Brazilian. If they are good, man, they will balance. They will kind of merge with the nature again in the same fluidity that I was talking about the beer. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's intriguing.
Yeah.
That is intriguing.
U.S. is probably beer heavy, although I prefer liquor always. But I get cheap.
I
would
would
say it's price.
It depends on the region probably too.
Yeah. And there's
I wonder if you did like East Coast versus West Coast versus South, like
think it's
straight up
always beer.
South.
still think it's always beer.
But the South started like bootleggers, right? Running moonshine and
That was what, Tennessee,
whiskey,
Kentucky. Yeah.
So there's just certain regions. I think if there's anywhere you're going to get more of it, it's South. Like
Moonshine.
New Orleans, there's the rums, and I just think there's a lot. There used to be more of a liquor base that maybe just the country in general has shifted more towards beer. I don't know.
I think it's more that New Orleans has more of a Spanish background
And French.
and French than the North, which is more of like probably
New England, right? It's English.
Yeah.
They like the beer.
Boston lager. Yeah, it's going to be more beer influenced.
Yeah.
Wines, Down south was the corn whiskeys and
It's
What's
regional.
one alcoholic drink, beer or alcohol, or liquor, that is overrated?
Overrated?
Overrated. It could either be a brand or it could be a drink or whatever.
Just
But
below average.
And nobody's going to get sued?
Yeah.
Crown
yeah,
Royal.
no one will get sued. No,
Crown Royal.
Ooh.
I agree with that. I
Ooh.
can't do Crown.
It's a huge brand everybody loves, but the quality is not that great. And you can get a lot of really good local bourbons that are much better than that Canadian shit.
I agree. I
And
like
if
that
they're
one.
going to take fucking American bourbons off their shelves, I'm not buying Crown Royal either, so they can stuff it up their ass.
Yep.
I buy local Kentucky or Tennessee, but I'm buying bourbons.
I like that. I'll accept that.
I'll say I'll probably
Loyal.
piss a few people off, but I don't like mashed potatoes, and I don't like Budweiser or anything.
Anheuser-Busch.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's my overrated.
So Bud Lights,
George?
Budweiser.
I like
Yeah.
Bud Light Lime.
All right.
I can do.
Ben's like, you're 38% gay if you drink that. Like, oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
I've
Nothing
never
wrong with that.
wanted or like appreciated like a Bud Light, but I could drink a Budweiser, especially like in the winter because they're so much heavier. But they are, you have to drink them as cold as you could possibly drink them because warm
Yeah.
they totally taste like heavy piss.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
And a close second would have been Coors.
I like the banquets. I like Coors Banquet.
We have to
know
put
that.
if
You haven't had one?
I don't think so.
We
You want to try one?
like
What is it? Beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
We don't have to leave for it. This guy's going down to the store.
What
What a guy. What a guy.
a guy. What about you, George?
about me and what part?
Overrated.
Overrated.
I don't want to go against
It's a yellow
the
belly.
current here, but I think it's all about our age.
Okay.
You know, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, when I was 20, man, everything was, I would drink at anything. I would have everything, you know, like everything would be available that I could pay for.
Yes,
But
please.
now, right?
Yeah.
But now we can kind of choose at our age. So
Sure.
you're going to be probably a little bit of more precautions, you know, take care more of what you're going to do, you know, so.
I fully expect myself to get more into wine
Yeah.
Yes.
that I just haven't dabbled
Reds.
into yet.
Red.
I
Yeah.
love wine. My family owns a couple wineries. I've worked at wineries. I know
Yeah,
about
yeah.
wine. I just don't go out of my way to buy wine. I drink beer and I drink a lot of whiskey.
Yeah.
I think at some point I will transition into
Wine.
wines. Like have a glass every
You're
night.
you're
2 glasses
slowly
every night.
transforming into Hilton.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
pretty soon you'll be
That's
sitting
the
over
thing,
here.
right?
Talking like him too.
Yeah, we moved too, so it's hard to say like at what point, you know, something is overrated or not, because like you kind of choose more, have less, have better, so you
That
regret
applies
less. I regret
to-
much less, man.
Directly to
That's the
cigars
thing.
that applies. You could smoke a $5 stick a couple times a week. I know whatever your budget is, right? It's like, you know what, instead of doing that, save your money and smoke once a month a $20 stick and try that for a little bit,
That's
because
it.
Yeah.
it's just the quality is so much better. It
And-
just depends on what your needs are. But
And do
Yeah.
and do accordingly to your means.
Mhm.
That's it. You know, like adopt it.
But again, back to my question: is overrated
I don't know.
something
but-
that
Crown Royal.
people drink, alcohol
Budweiser.
or beer?
Anheuser-Busch is a whole, he said.
Yeah,
On the whole,
on the whole.
On the
felt
whole.
good.
I would say
all this vodka flavors.
Purple
you know?
mints,
Absolute.
It's
That's-
Smirnoff
Which one?
something
stuff.
mints.
You know what I'm saying?
What's that? Like minty liqueur? Ruppel mints?
Oh,
What's it called?
Ruppelmans. Yeah.
Compliments. Yeah.
Overrated to me. That's just nasty.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
not great.
Smirnoff's. That's for me. Is this one definitely?
Smirnoff.
It's more about what it says about you. I don't know. It's not about the taste. You know.
What's
It's just
that liquor
bad.
that tastes like black licorice?
That's it.
Jaeger.
Jaeger.
Jägermeister.
Oh my god!
So Jaeger.
Oh,
Jaeger
Jaeger.
shots.
Shit
That's
in
overrated
liquid.
to me, dude. That's just black licorice
Oh,
liquor.
there's shit in liquid.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, dude,
Yeah.
that's-
To me, and it's so a beer.
With all
I
the
will
Yingling.
drink it. I'll never buy that. No way.
Yingling is
I'm not
my
gonna be a
beer
bitch.
that I feel is overrated for America's.
Dare you?
I know, and I know it was
It
going to
blew up
piss,
in our market.
and I knew that was going to piss you off, Ben. But it's like, it's just not
This
good,
podcast is
man.
over.
And then
Man.
Jägermeister for alcohol.
What? You've probably had Texas Yingling. There's a
And in all
problem.
fairness, yes, I have. I
Yeah.
have only had Texas Yingling.
You can get, I'm going to say 20% of the flavors that Yingling offers here.
Okay.
So when I have the ability to get some Oktoberfest, I think they occasionally have Hershey's here, but there's some Yinglings.
Hershey's beer.
It's delicious, dude. I thought the same
No.
thing. It's,
No, that reminds me of the Shiner
It's
had
so
one that was
perfect.
like Shiner birthday cake or something, and it was like a chocolate flavored beer, and I just
Yingling figured out the ratio. You're like, it's almost like when you're smoking, you're like, is that chocolate? That's what it,
I've
Really?
had a nice chocolate
When you-
oatmeal stout before. That was nice.
Those are good. Those are good. I've had
yeah,
those.
This is
But
a porter.
what I meant was like the staple, kind of like a Budweiser,
Yeah.
a regular Yingling. I've had that here.
Like a lager.
A lager.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like it. I was very underwhelmed by it. I thought it was supposed to be, America's first beer, and I'm just going. I was expecting. I think I had my hopes up higher for it. I had a friend from the. He's
you
from
anti-American?
he's from Delaware, and that's all he ever talked about was Yingling's the best beer you'll ever
It
have.
is.
It is the best.
It
Da-da-da-da-da.
is.
I'd much rather drink a Sam Adams. I fucking love Sam Adams. Any of their
Like
beers.
a Boston Lager.
A Boston Lager is fantastic, but I just can't get behind Yingling. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean,
He likes to drink Mexican beers.
Yeah, I like Mexican beers.
Sol,
Tecate.
Tecate.
Tecate is one of my favorites.
each his own.
Modelo. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
chooses them
Whatever.
over us. It is what it is.
The thing is,
There's no Corona.
you don't need to be picky. Like if you if you have the opportunity
Yes, I do.
to have a great experience, you do. But if I go to a place that I have few options, man, I adapt. You know, I adapt to the environment. I
Yeah.
adapt to that.
Yeah.
No, don't complain. It's going to be 1, 2, because of the places you go. Most of the times, you're going to have good options. So as you grow old,
Yeah.
come on.
Well, I
You know,
think too, if you find yourself in Pottsville, Pennsylvania, and you get a Yingling that's been fresh, you'll have a different experience.
100%.
Exactly.
And I think you're absolutely right
Is
with
there a
that,
reason they
Ben.
have like a Hershey's Yingling over there though? Like in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, probably. Is that local to that?
Hershey,
Pennsylvania.
But I'm asking
That's
if
where we played all our state championships.
do they ship those out nationally or is it just local?
I've only seen it as far as Mississippi, but I think I've seen a few in Texas random, and I try to get them if I can. But yeah, I usually visit some family in Mississippi and kind of load up the trunk.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was like NASCAR.
You ever had ketchup chips?
Huh?
No,
Ketchup chips. Overrated. I
I
dated
like-
a girl in
I like chips
high
and
school that
ketchup.
was Canadian. And it's like a Lay's potato chip that's ketchup flavored, and it's
Oh, I've
so
seen that.
big in the North, man, where they love that shit. I think that's overrated.
Didn't they open up just recently a Tim Hortons around here in Austin,
I don't know.
I think so.
Did they?
I think
which is
so.
a Canadian gas station chain that's famous up there because that's all Canada
Oh,
has?
we should get them the fuck out of here.
I think they have
Kidding.
good coffee. I think that's about
We'd
it.
like to
Canada?
remind the viewers that the opinions of everyone on this show does not reflect.
Yeah, Blue Jays
the
suck,
opinion, yeah.
and I still don't like Joe Carter.
I'm a big fan of the movie The Love Guru, though.
That's Canadian. I mean, look, Canada puts out some good stuff.
And,
There's some great artists. Some
Justin Timberlake plays a hockey player, and his name is Jacques Lecoq Grande, and he's got a giant cock. Have you not seen The Love Guru with
Canadian's own Mike Myers.
Mike Myers?
It's
Yeah,
funny.
dude, that's one of my favorite movies, and it's one of the best things to come out of Canada, I guess. Mike Myers. They have a lot of great actors, to be honest.
yeah, they do.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, Drake.
Alanis Morissette.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You know
that's
what?
true.
Yeah.
Celine Dion.
you got to give credit
Celine
where
Dion?
credit's due. Celine Dion famously featured in the movie The Love Guru. Celine Dion,
Yeah, they got a lot.
Quebec.
Bare Naked Ladies.
Hey,
It's a
let's
good
be
band.
real. Let's be
They had
real.
one good song, maybe two.
Cross Canadian ragweed. But let's be real. Hockey is a fun sport to watch.
Dude.
Live. Not on TV, but live. Live, it's top 5 sports to watch.
I would agree. Live,
On-
the energy, you feel the chill of the ice in your seat.
On TV, it's bottom 5 to watch.
All right.
Good
Top
distinction.
It's,
top 3. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's the definition of an arena. You know, like you go there and you feel
Yes.
the
Yes.
environment. You know, like
Yes.
the untouchables of the arena. You know, that's what I feel when I want to go to a hockey game.
Top
You're
3
right,
sports
you're
to see live.
Baseball is infinitely better live than on TV, in my opinion.
Correct.
I
But
would
top
say
3.
I'm biased. I think number one's a football game, but
American,
and in the
college or
right
NFL.
environment, college.
Okay.
And go to an amazing stadium, like go to LSU, go to Penn State, go to one of those environments at like a whiteout game. There's probably nothing like that. You know,
I probably did 10 Penn State games in my day.
it's got to be a Notre Dame. You know, like
Yeah.
go to one of those games, electric.
Yeah.
At least in America, for sure.
You know, like the value of competitions are different, right? Like when you have like a series of playoffs versus one specific event that is going to happen there, it's kind of unique. You know, like World Cup for soccer does that because 3-4 billion people in the world watch it. You know, so it has this exclusivity. You know, something unique.
I would number one NBA Finals. If you go to an NBA Finals game, the environment there is going to be great.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Any playoff atmosphere, though,
Yes,
in major
NBA
sports.
specifically.
True. Yeah.
I think
Football playoffs are insane.
they are. I'm just thinking of like the size of the stadium, right? Like when you get in a basketball game, like it's a
Cozier.
little tighter, and it's just like the energy is just. I bet that would be, especially if it's your team in the game. Like, there's just so many caveats to that. But
I played in the first, growing up in high school, I played in the first basketball arena in the U.S., which was the Penn Palestra. And it was, I don't know, maybe a couple thousand. We sold out every game, but a couple thousand people. But it was pretty cool. Just
the energy.
Felt historic. Yeah, like you could feel the energy of the building.
That's pretty cool, man.
I don't know if this will probably make anybody's top 3. Put it on number 4. Seriously, go watch a PGA, watch some golf in person.
Yeah, golf's awesome.
Impressive as fuck to watch golf in person when you respect how difficult that sport is. And a guy's like, he's putting it within 5 feet of where he wants to put it consistently. Like
so effortless.
It's just golf is so much better to watch in person than it is on TV. But as a kid, I hated watching. My grandpa always watched golf on TV. It's just like so boring. It's like watching paint dry. But as an adult, fucking 28.
You see, we
I don't know that I am an adult, man.
We changed, man.
I really enjoy some fucking golf, even if I'm watching it on TV. And my wife is like, now she's me as a kid. She does not understand it. She's like, that's the most boring thing. I was like, you don't get it. You don't get what's at stake right now. Like, if he shoots par on this hole, he's fucked. Like, he needs a birdie minimum.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, it just
yes.
When you add the pressure and you know the stakes, you know the difficulty. Anything's probably fun to watch, like underwater basket weaving. If like you know the ins and outs, I'm serious. Like you add some competitiveness, it's fun to watch.
But you know what I was going to say?
Eating contest.
The interesting thing about golf is that each golf tournament you are playing to win. To win, so in essence, that is a playoff game. Every time that you go on to on the next course.
On top of it, they add playoffs.
Yes. Yes, exactly right. Like they do add the playoffs, but each course, each event that they go to, it's like you're trying to win money. You're trying to win this thing.
Oh, lots of money too.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, if you haven't watched that on Netflix, Full Swing, it's 3 seasons now in, but and check your facts, but it's maybe 5 to 6 different PGA guys. They follow him around.
Oh, really?
Like a documentary. It's fantastic.
Huh.
Still don't like Bryson.
So it's kind of, you don't like DeChambeau? I do. So it's kind of like Drive to Survive, but golf.
I don't know what drives for
Formula One.
Oh no.
Oh, you would like it if you got into
Formula One is, but I don't know what the shit.
Drive to Survive is on Netflix, and it follows the drivers like behind the scenes. And if you've never really been into Formula One, I highly recommend watching season 1 of that show. And it gets you into Formula One because you start to understand the ins and outs of the sports and what it takes and the competitiveness there. And it's just a completely different dynamic. Like, think of like we're on a team. You and me are driving for the same team, but we're actually
shake
and bake. So you've seen Talladega, but
yeah,
if we're both driving for the same team, dude, we're teammates in a sense, but we're really competing against each other every day.
Minding games. The politics.
Next season, there's 22 drivers on the grid. This season, it was 20. But out of the 20, the most direct comparison to you that makes it is your own teammate driving the same car as you, because everyone's driving different cars on different. So it just completely changes what you think you know about team sport dynamics. And that alone was like, oh, that's fucking interesting to me, and it just got me hooked. And now I'm all in on Formula One. The season just ended for
besides
25.
blocking somebody, what can an F1 teammate do to help the other guy?
They don't help each other because you're competing for first place and you're competing for the championship.
Teammates?
That's the whole fucking point, because you drive for the same team. But there's sometimes like somebody inevitably is a lot better than you. So what happens is there's a first chair and there's a second chair, typically. The first chair is the guy that you know is a lot better. The second chair, not so much. This year that dynamic changed up because you had 2 guys driving for McLaren and they would not make a distinction on who's in first chair. Both of those guys at different point in the season led the championship and we're going to win. And so McLaren, as the team, has to decide who they're going to placate to. It's fucking messy. And it's completely different from what you think you know about team sports. And you can try and so if someone else is leading the race and you're back here, you can try and block and slow people down to a degree. You can...
what else?
you can give up. So let's say this
But
almost
then you're
happened in this
screwing
last.
yourself, right?
You are. Which means you have to be a fucking team player, which is like most people, and most people don't want to do that. Most people are like, "Fuck that!" I'm not. And that's what makes it interesting because you need your teammate to purposefully let you pass them. Where it's like most of the time that's what
Kyle
happens.
Naughton Jr.
You gotta let them pass you, and you don't want to let them pass you. And it's like it's the team play, and then like that comes up in races sometimes, where it's like it's supposed to be like a little 5-second thing, and they wait 2 laps to do it because they're kind of mad about it and thinking about it. And then finally they let the guy pass them. But sometimes the time lost fucks up the race. So it's just levels to the shit.
It was in 2021 when Perez pissed off Hamilton, and Hamilton lost the title. The first, I think, Verstappen's first title was like that.
It was on the last lap of the race.
He held like the whole time, and then he ended up winning by the distance, right? But because it was a penalty, I think. So
this last,
this is a team. That was a team move.
The last race of the year that just happened in Abu Dhabi. There was a scenario where basically Max Verstappen, if he wins the race in first place, Lando Norris, who was the championship leader, he could finish in third place and still win the championship. But if he finished in fourth place, he would lose the championship. And Verstappen finished in pole at the beginning of the race weekend, and we're in the middle of the race. Stuff has happened. Verstappen's in first place. Piastri is in third or second or something. There was a call that could have been made if it was necessary, where Charles Leclerc was coming up behind Lando pretty hot, and it was going to potentially push Lando into fourth place and Charles into third, and you have Piastri in second. So the team call would have been like Piastri needs to fall all the way down to fourth and let Lando come up into third to let him win the championship.
Well
At that point, Oscar Piastri had, no matter what happened, Oscar could win this race in first place. He would not win the championship. So like that's a scenario where it was like, and it never ended up happening because Lando stayed in third and was able to finish there. But it's just like a call that comes into your helmet.
Yes.
It's like you don't want to do it, but if you don't do it, you're not a team player, and then somebody doesn't want to sign you on your next contract. So
let your teammate win the championship by you having to like drop back and hold off the rest.
And it was the first time I'd have to fact check me here, but I don't know how long it's been. It's the first time in a fucking long time that there's been multiple people that could win the championship in the last round. 3. So all 3 of them was Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, and Oscar Piastri. All, depending on what happened in that race, had a chance at winning it in the final race of the season. And one of them was potentially going to be
between 2, you know.
And now it's 3, and one of them was potentially going to be asked to like move back to let the other guy win. Like, how does your competitiveness let you do that? So that's where I've always just been intrigued by that sport. But I started watching it in 23.
Right.
The full 24 season. But if you get into it, I think any sport, you get into it.
You start liking
You can start to, you get into it. You get into it.
Well, let's wrap this up
That's a
because
no.
we have some sports and a cigar review to finish up. So thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for stopping by. Hilton lists while he's whining and dining investment opportunities, and
I'm all for it. We thank you again for coming, Mr. Morgan.
My pleasure. Thank you, guys. And thanks for listening to the new story.
heck yeah,
Hope to
dude.
get you back sooner than it took this last break.
I love it. That'd be great. Thank
Like,
you.
Comment.
Share.
Subscribe.
That's it. And we will see you next week.
Bye-bye.